Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your figs. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knifedope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Got a good knife we're going to be taking a look at tonight. One that I've been really eager to check out. Coming from a brand that I love to support. Kunwu. Kunwu is, it's an overseas company. And there are a few overseas companies that I have no problem supporting. And this is definitely one of them. First of all, got to mention Mr. Sergio. He's a gem. If you're not following them on Instagram, I advise you do. They've got a great personality, very, very humorous in a lot of their posts. When it comes to their knives, they are dedicated to quality production, fit and finish, and a superb heat treat. They are very transparent, everything that a company should be, in my honest opinion. But enough about that. Let's get to the box. But first, if you do enjoy the content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, goddammit. It does help the channel. It does trick that algorithm. And it does help your boy to go viral. Okay, enough of that shit. We're looking at the Padre, aka the Padre. And this is a left-handed version of the knife coming from the YouTube pass-around group. Shout out to Lefty. I've never had a left-handed knife in my possession to look at, to hold. So this is a little bit weird, but I think it's only fair, those poor left-handed people, constantly having to manipulate and purchase our knives. So I think it's only right that I experience what it is they have to deal with when they carry our knives. This Padre comes in at $299, which is a fantastic price for the materials that they're giving us. Not to mention the overall quality, fit and finish, and the geometry of this thing. Close length comes in at 4.69 inches. Beautiful diamond texture finish on these titanium handles. This is a frame lock. Now, one thing I'm noticing about this texture, I've bought probably, I think, 3 or 4 knives from Kunwu. The most recent one was the Pulsar, and I ended up selling it. As a matter of fact, I've sold all my Kunwu knives, but not because they weren't good. It's just part of the journey. But the Pulsar in particularly, the reason why I sold it was the diamond texture was too coarse on my hands, I'm wondering if perhaps the stone wash has kind of softened it up a little bit, because mine was the raw finish, I believe. But this I could definitely deal with. Let's go ahead and deploy the knife. We've got 2 forms of deployment. We've got that cutout, as well as this very low profile front flipper. Now, I can already tell that this is going to be a good goddamn front flipper, but it is left-handed, so let's check it out. Front flipper first. Woo! D10 is dialed the fuck in. Look at that goddamn blade, people. Now, I heard a couple people mention how this was giving them like a banana vibe, as far as that curvature on the handle. But I will tell you, now that I have it in front of me, I don't necessarily see that at all. Overall length on this comes in at 8.03 inches. We've got this beautiful, absolutely stunning blade shape. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to call that. I guess a modified drop point, with a nice bit of belly. Nice high, almost a full flat grind. Very, very thin behind the edge. Super slicey. I think our blade stock comes in at 146 thousandths. They have that same stonewash finish on the blade. Let me not forget to mention the blade steel. We're talking about Vanex, people. That's right. Vanex, properly heat treated. I mean, you can't beat the shit, Milled titanium pocket clip, which is right or left hand tip up carry. There is plenty of room to disengage that lock. Not to mention, they also went ahead and chamfered that lock bar. Stainless steel lock insert. We got a nice forward finger choil, which does allow for the full purchase, no refund. So that's always a plus. Now that curvature, when I have it in hand, it ain't going no goddamn where. Locked in, man, you know. Ergos are money. You know, it does look a little bit weird, I'd say, in pictures, but now that I have it in person, I can definitely see this being a perfect cutting tool. Let's go ahead and put up some knives for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how we do. Figured I would keep that same curvature theme going. I'm going to flip it around this way. Keep that same curvature theme going and start out like this. The Vosteed Nightshade. Goddamn, I wish I would have had a chance to snag one of them premium versions of the Nightshade, but I digress. We can see here that the Padre is bigger than the Nightshade. Next up, how about some Spyderco vibes? We're talking about Big Mama, aka Spyderco Subvert. So the Padre has no chance against that Subvert. Let's do a couple more, shall we? Let's kick things on over to Chavez. Talking about the Chavez Street. That's right. Love that goddamn knife. So we can also see now that the Padre is bigger than the Street. Next up, some American vibes, baby. You know how the fuck we do. We're talking about the Spyderco Manix 2. Rocking those original GOAT scales that are fantastic, by the way. You don't believe me? Go ahead and try them. Treat yourself. Just be sure to use code FUCKER for 15% off that purchase. So we can see here that actually the Padre and the Manix are about the same as far as overall length. The Manix might actually have it beat by a hair. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. This next one's coming from them Devo boys. We're talking about the Growler version 2. Don't get it fucked up. And the blade shape, you know, granted they are different. I kind of get a little bit of similar vibes. You know, you're going to accomplish the same type of cutting task, or rather the same type of cuts are going to be possible with both of these blade shapes. You know, there is even a slight curvature in that Growler. Last but certainly not least, Kaiser's in the building, and we're talking about the Sheepdog clutch lock apparatus. So the Padre is bigger than that. Yeah, people, you know I never shit you, right? This Padre is money. I dig it. So much so that I might have to figure out how the hell I'm going to add one to the collection, you know? I've been buying a lot of shit lately, and I haven't been selling nothing. And, you know, I had to find a way, especially since I just got this beauty that's been in the pocket. Heavy duty since I got it earlier in the week. But nonetheless, this Padre is a winner. I can co-sign it for sure. Can definitely co-sign Kunwu and what they're doing. Give them a chance if you haven't given them a shot already. Great knives, great company. What do you fuckers think? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!